So now this is how we're going to make Play-Doh, which is what you can use for the muscle layer or even for your periosteal layer if you don't have the glycerin and cassava mix. And so for this Play-Doh material, you just need salt. You need wheat flour. We've tried cassava, it does not work as well. So wheat flour and then warm water. And you're gonna do 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and 1 cup of water for a basic Play-Doh recipe. If you need more, you obviously would increase that proportionally. So I'm gonna take my 2 cups of flour here. Doesn't have to be totally exact since we're not baking something. So we have our 2 cups flour. I skipped out a little bit on that one, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. And then we're gonna do 1 cup of salt, which is pretty much all that I have left in this package. So yeah. And so now we have our salt and our wheat flour in the bowl. We have a cup of water. You don't want to put the whole cup of water in. You just want to put about a half a cup. And this is warm water. Make sure it's not so hot that you hurt your fingers. And then you're going to start to mix that together. And you want to spend a few minutes really trying to mix it as best as possible because you don't want to put in too much water because then you'll have to add in warm ingredients. So we're just going to knead this with our hands. And you can see that I can definitely take a little bit more water here. So we're going to add in a bit more water. Again, being careful to not put in too much too quickly. And we're going to mix that up. And so then we've been kneading this together so that the water mixes in with the flour and the salt. And you see now that we're getting a very nice batch of Play-Doh here. It should not be sticking to your hands by the time you've completed the kneading process, but it should be able to stick to itself. And then this is ready to go so that you can roll it out into a nice flat layer and use it for your periosteum or your muscle. So here you see that you can use one of your PPR pipes, bamboo, or whatever you are using for your bone layer to roll out the Play-Doh. You want to roll it out into an even, flat, square piece. You can use this Play-Doh for your periosteal layer or your muscle layer or both. Here you see a batch of Play-Doh being rolled out that will be used for muscle. So when we made the Play-Doh, we added red food coloring to make it more muscle-like.